You know that moment when you finally decide something and then your mind immediately tries to pull you back? Not because it's wrong, not because it's unfamiliar. Yeah, that's what this episode is about. Welcome back to another episode of Your Guess, Your Miss. If this is your first time here, I'm Tracy. And if you've been here before, you already know how it goes. Just pretend I'm just sitting across you, just on the couch, talking it out. No script, no pressure, just saying what's true. You know, lately I've been thinking about what happens after you make a decision. Not the big moment, not the announcement, not the whole this is what I'm doing now speech. I'm talking about the quiet part after. Because nobody really talk about that part, right? You decide something, something that feels real to you, and then your brain is like, okay, but are we sure? Not because you don't trust yourself, but because you've used to check in, double checking, looking around like, is anyone else seeing this? And I realized something about myself. Once I decide, I still feel the urge to look back. Not to go back, just to check. Check in like, did I miss something? Should I think about this a little more? Am I moving too fast? You know what I mean. And this time I didn't. This time I decided, and I stay with it. Even when my thoughts try to pull me into old habits, even when my brain wanted reassurance, even when there wasn't any immediate proof that I made the right choice, I stayed. And that was new for me. Because usually I explain myself, I reopen things. I start narrating my decision out loud like I'm trying to convince someone. This time, I didn't interrupt myself. And that's when I felt the shift. Not outside of me, inside. I wasn't tense. I wasn't rushing. I wasn't trying to justify anything. I was just still. And staying still felt uncomfortable at first. Because let's be honest, when you're used to overthinking, calm can feel weird. Have you noticed that? Like, your body doesn't know what to do when things aren't loud anymore. I had to sit with that. Not fix it, not analyze it, just notice it. And the longer I stayed in my decision, the quieter everything got. Not empty quiet, not lonely quiet, not, oh, what have I done kind of. It's just quiet, grounded quiet. The kind where you notice your shoulders drop, your breathing slow down. You're not rehearsing conversations that haven't even happened yet. And I remember thinking, oh, this is what trusting yourself feels like. Not perfect, not fearless, just steady. I still have moments where my brain tries to jump in like, okay, but what if? And I have to stop myself. I said, no, I already decided. I can't go back. I don't want to go back. And that was enough. I didn't need to rush the outcome. I didn't need to control how it unfolded. I didn't need to explain it in advance. I just needed to stay present. And something else clicked for me too. We abandon ourselves a lot, not because we're unsure, but because we're uncomfortable sitting in the in-between. Because stillness doesn't give feedback, stillness doesn't clap, stillness doesn't reassure you every 5 minutes. But stillness lets your body speak. And my body knew. It knew before my brain caught up. It knew when I've tried to talk myself out of things before. It knew what felt right even when I couldn't explain it. And this time, I listened. Not loudly, not defensively, just calmly, honestly. I didn't need to become a different person to make this decision. I just needed to stop talking myself out of it. If you're listening to this and you're in that space right now, where you're deciding something but you keep checking behind yourself, that doesn't mean you're wrong. It just means you're learning how to trust yourself. And that takes practice. Real practice. And what I'm learning is staying with a decision doesn't mean forcing it. It means allowing it. Allowing the quiet. Allowing the discomfort. Allowing yourself to grow without constantly measuring it. And maybe that's what becoming really looks like. Not constant movement, not constant clarity, just the courage to stay. Thank you for sitting with me today. If this episode resonated, let me know. Leave a comment, send a message, share it with someone who might need it. And if you're not already following the podcast, make sure you subscribe on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music, and wherever you listen. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. Just search Your Guess, Your Mess. And until next time, be gentle with yourself. You don't have to rush the becoming.